Hello, my name is Matthew Bonnet. With me is Jason Sloan. We're with cohort 15 of the Guildhall. Today is January 24th, 2011, and we're going to be showing you how to make cloth using the Anim Set editor. We'll be using the December 2010 version of UDK. First thing we're going to want to do is open up our content browser. I want to search for our skeletal mesh of cloth. I did it by searching for cloth, and I've downloaded a package from 3D Buzz Assets. Thanks to 3D Buzz for showing this tutorial originally. You can get the same package from their site, or from the UDN site, I believe. Alright, so we're going to want to work with a skeletal mesh, skm_cloth. We don't want to mess with the original, so we're going to right click, and we're going to create a copy. And I'm going to leave all that the same, except I'm going to add _02. Okay, so you can see mine selected. So I'm going to double click so that we open up the Anim Set editor. Alright, and you can't see the cloth yet. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and toggle on the skeleton. I'm going to toggle on the bone names. Right, movement works a little bit differently in this window. The left mouse rotates your camera, and the right mouse button is the one that zooms in this time. Alright, so the way this works is essentially this is all made up of vertices. And so this top row of vertices is bone 1. And that's going to act as your anchor for it, such as a flag or something. And the rest of the vertices are bone 2. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go over here under Mesh, Skeletal Mesh. We'll make sure and force CPU skinning. Okay, we'll go ahead and minimize that. We don't need that. Alright, we're going to go over here, and the cloth bone is the first thing we're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and add a bone to it, and we're going to assign bone 02. We'll hit enter. And so what we're doing is we're assigning this bone here the rest of the vertices, and that's going to make up our cloth. We're going to go ahead and enable, let me expand this a little bit, and I'll slide this over as well. So enable cloth bend constraints, which will allow it to flow more like cloth. We'll go ahead and take the stiffness down. Let's bring that down to 0.5. And what we're doing right now is we're just kind of messing with some of the properties here so that it's going to move and act more like cloth. Let's go ahead and bring the thickness up to 1, so it's a little bit thicker. And you can play with any of these properties. It's whatever feel you're going for. And we'll also enable cloth tearing just for kicks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close this. And we'll save our package. And while we have it highlighted, we can right click in the world. We can add skeletal mesh, physics assets, skm_cloth_02 in my case. And I'm going to pull it out a little bit. And we'll try to align that. I'm going to go ahead and close my content browser since it's kind of just in the way. And we're just kind of pretending like it's attached to this beam. But you're not here to see that, right? You're here to see the cloth. So let's go ahead and open up the properties window. And I'm going to minimize some of these for you to see where we start. So we're going to go into skeletal mesh actor. We're going to increase that. We're also going to open up the cloth. And so we're going to want to enable cloth simulation so that it acts like cloth. And we're going to want it to wake up. Let's see, here it is. Cloth wake on startup, so that whenever the level begins, the cloth is going to begin flowing. You can mess with some other properties as well, such as wind or how much the cloth resists. Right now we're just going to go to the collide channel, cloth RB collide with channels. We're going to set to default, and we'll also go ahead and set the gameplay physics as well so that it interacts with K actors. So that should give us our cloth right there. We're going to go ahead and go into here, and you see our cloth. You see I had it kind of rotated on the round axis. You see the bone is 1 is along there. So let's go ahead and, well, you can see it flowing anyway. Let's go ahead and rotate a little bit. Okay. Now you see it's flapping in the wind. And I believe since we have the K actor right here, You see we're messing with it, and we cut it in half. Alright, that's it for the cloth. Good luck with that.